Hey guys, what's up? This is your girl Gift since 92 and welcome to a brand new episode of one of my episodes. It's going to be another rant. So you guys have checked out my rant videos and I will say what I got to say, and whether or not people are going to agree with me or not, that's fine, because I've been a dedicated fan of this woman, and her name is Ciara. Now, Ciara is such an incredible artist. Regardless of how some people have discredited her over the years, how some people have never wanted to see her shine and never wanted to see her win. And as a Ciara supporter, it's my dedication to support Ciara, because I love Ciara as a fan and I've always been there for her. I've never been a fake Ciara fan. I've always looked forward to seeing her just slay the stage, like bag that, you know what, and just be the great artist that she can be. And recently, Ciara, like I said, she's recording her 7th album, which is supposed to be due maybe later this year or maybe next year. But as far as we know, she's been in the studio, she's been working, she's been getting her artistry in, she's been communicating with fans. Now, I'm going to have to say what I got to say to the C Squad. Now, some of y'all fans, y'all need to get together, because some of y'all want to act like you can't wait for new music. And I get it, because I've seen people's different perspectives. Now, my perspective as a dedicated Ciara fan. Now, I can wait for Ciara. I have no issue for waiting for Ciara and wait for new music, because my black behind, I've been waiting for all these years for every album, and I've purchased Ciara's albums, and I have all of Ciara's albums. Now, you have some fans that they say, well, she's taking too long, she needs to hurry up. Ciara needs to let us know when new music is on the way. Ciara needs to let us know when, the album is done, all that. First of all, foremost, you cannot rush artists these days. And you know why you can't rush artists these days? And this is the issue that's been going on for a couple years, where you have some artists that have so much talent and so much energy and drive and ambition, so much of that authenticity and that substance that's missing in today's current market. And you know how I roll. You can't rush them. You call yourself being a fan, you're either going to be a fan of them or you're not going to be a fan of them. And that's it, point blank. And so I have seen Ciara fans, they go at it, they're harboring in her mentions, they're adding her, on her Twitter, her social media account, saying you need to hurry up, we don't have all day. First of all, foremost, y'all need to wait. You need to wait, because at the end of the day, either you support her or not. And it's really sad, because all the things that she's been through and how people never want to see her shine. But she always have been that entertainer that, hands down, she's going to always be that entertainer that she's going to black bag that, she's going to just blaze that stage. And at the end of the day, whether people don't like her or not, especially with them bird chirping people, and some of them, they want to say, oh, people not checking for her and all that, but every single damn, I'm trying not to curse, sorry. Every single time, when she's not even putting out her music, people be talking about her. People say stuff about her. I had to really endure, how people be so shady about her. And I cannot, never the day that I had my, way back in the day when she first came out, Ciara was one of the female entertainers that, during that era, it was back in 2004, because that's when she came out. She just had that sassy, that edge, that in-your-face attitude. She was her appeal and her lane, that's what she was about. And she was about empowerment and all that. But it's people tend to forget who Ciara is. Some of them, not all of them. And some of them want to act like she never accomplished anything. They want to act like, she don't have any hits. I know a lot of Ciara's hits. I have every Ciara album. I know all of her hits. Let's run down that list. Goodies, 1 2 Step, Oh, and I, Get Up, Like a Boy, Can't Leave Him Alone. Go Girl. Never ever. Love Sex Magic. Work. Ooh, I'm throwing the middle. I don't mean to throw that middle, but you know, but it's alright. I can say to them salty mofos hating on her anyway. Let's see. We got Ride. Okay. You gotta give me that. Speechless. We got. Let's see. I'm on a. I bet, and it's dancing like we're making love, and then we got. Oh man. Oh, feature collaborations. Like You. Feature collaborations. Lose Control. Feature collaborations. Taking Back My Love. Feature collaborations. Step on My J's. Feature collaborations. Promise Ring. Feature collaborations. Oh man, I know the list. So what? Feature collaborations. Wow, I name a lot. See, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, and I'm missing anything, y'all? Let me know. C Squad, let me know. But I grew up with this woman. I grew up with her. I grew up with her. I have seen her like shine and do her thing. But Ciara has always had salty, bitter, pressed people that didn't want to see her shine because of the stand mentality, because of this thing where it was like, it's like the one only want to see only one or two black female entertainers, black musicians, and it's like every single time Ciara still progress. She will always continue to make music, regardless if people like her or not, especially with some of her raggedy, salty, pressed people that she got, always saying, oh, nobody's checking for her music, oh, nobody's gonna buy another album. I'll tell you what, the Ciara fans that go hard for her, we go hard for her, and some of them resent that because they know they don't support her. And I got newsflash for y'all bird chirping people: you don't support Ciara, don't bother, because it's making you look stupid, and it's making you look thirsty, and it's making you look pressed. Okay, it's making you look so, all these three things, you're really really miserable because you don't even know this woman. I don't even know this woman personally. I don't, but because she is such a really beautiful person on the inside out, in her spirit and her demeanor, and it's like at the end of the day, you know, I care less somebody support her because hey, I'm that one that support her, so I can care less. I don't care because I've been there for her. And I have to be honest, I have been a dedicated Ciara fan. I'm not the only Ciara fan because she has dedicated fans. It's just like I said, she gonna always have these pressed, bitter, miserable, ugly people talking bad about her. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When we get ready for this next era, it's gonna be her 7th album. And you know what? It's so funny how people always have said these things. Oh, Ciara's not gonna put out another album. Oh, Ciara needs to stop making music. She's on her 7th album, y'all. That tells you something. She's on her 7th album. And this is what I'm saying. It's like, oh yeah, I'm missing her. Oh yeah, Body Party, duh. So how the heck don't even miss that? Okay, so it's like she really continues. She continues to thrive, and she continues to just. It's like regardless of all this stuff that's been going on throughout her career, she still maintained longevity. And also, even with her album sales, yes, she has declined. I'm going to tell you something. She declined even after, I would say after the 2nd album, The Evolution. And that's what happened because Goodies debuted and it did so well. She sold millions of albums off that album. She has hit records from that album. Even The Evolution, same thing, millions of albums sold. She had the #1 album first week sales. Like, I know The Evolution is, it debuted #1 selling over 300-something thousand copies. So yes, she has seen success. She even has won Grammy. She got a Grammy for the collaboration with Missy Elliott, Lose Control, which we already know. So all that, but then what happened was when it got to her 3rd era, Ciara was going through label issues and having issues with having the right management in the team. And unfortunately, she suffered from that. And I can remember when Fancy Ride was supposed to come out at a certain deadline, it was like she was supposed to put out the album at a certain deadline. But the issue was because her marketing, her team, they didn't do right. Lack of communication between her and her team. And like I said, she was supposed to put out like that single High Price. That single High Price is my song. That's my ringtone. I love High Price. I love that song. It just get me in that gritty. Oh yeah, I'm Out too. So I can't leave I'm Out. There's another one. Okay. So it's like she just basically she had issues with the like everything was like going she suffered from a lot of that because first of all what happened was she had dealt with label issues. Her old label, I'm not going to mention them, go do your research because they got on my nerves. And it was like she was struggling to maintain her audience. She was struggling to maintain that success that she had previously. Now Fancy Ride, it did well. It did debut on number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. That was back in 2009. So I was in the 11th grade. Wow. So I was in 11th grade, and she was going through all this, label pushbacks. And then when Go Girl came out featuring T-Pain, that was just a substitute single to kick off from the album. But see, it didn't really get enough promotion. It wasn't really a huge, massive hit. But her visuals to that, the way she was dancing, her choreography, she slayed. And the Ciara fans, I understand, because as a Ciara fan, it's like I'm at the point where I don't care at this point because I've been there for this woman. It's not like I support her. Hey, you don't support her, that's fine. But it's like people have always, for some reason, didn't like the fact that they saw another female entertainer, another black musician doing her thing. And that makes me so angry because I get very angry when people complain about, well, how is it that we don't have enough black musicians doing well in R&B? How is it that we don't have a lot of black musicians doing well in R&B and they're able to cross over in the pop market? They can. It's okay for them to experiment. But the black community, some of the black community, they don't support them. They rather want to shade and kiki. And with Ciara, she has been one of the entertainers that some people would shade kiki about, but it's like y'all never supported Ciara, so why y'all tripping? Y'all never supported her, y'all never been there for her, but y'all got her name in your mouth, your dusty mouth in that order. But like I said, at the end of the day, Ciara, I'm telling you, I think that this 7th album would be her breakthrough. I think in my perspective, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not too, I'm really intrigued about what direction she's going to with this 7th album. Because the thing is, with her, Ciara have always put out good music. And she never really strayed away too far from her sound. But some people, it's like the ones that never supported her, they didn't do their research. And they say, well, like I said, her music is not like my cup. Her music's like she's all over the place. But I'm saying to myself, I said, okay, that's fine. But, and they always would say, oh, Ciara needs to stick to one sound. No, Ciara has every right as an artist and a musician to grow. She has every right to experiment with her sound. And I think that was another issue that some people didn't want to accept, the fact that Ciara wanted to experiment with her sound. And Ciara has continued to do that. She has always progressed. When I hear records like, I would say the records that really stood out to me as a Ciara fan would be Goodies 1 2 Step O, Get Up Like a Boy, High Price, Love Sex Magic, Ciara to the Stage. That's from her Fancy Ride work. Keep Dancing on Me. That's from Fancy Ride. Tell Me What Your Name Is. That's from Fancy Ride. That Fancy Ride album, Hadn't Sierra would have gotten that promotional push. If that label would have been there for her, would have pushed her promotion, she would have really excelled further. And I think also it was some stuff, like I said, but that's what I'm saying. Some people don't want to see certain artists thrive, and it's sad because they have this thing about the mentality. Oh, well, we only got one or two. No, we gonna support. I support my black artists. I'm not with that. So it's like with her, she always been. You know, like I said, no, we're not having it. We're not having it. You know, and then when like I said, when it got to Basic Instinct, that was when you already know. That was when it was like she was going through it with her record label, that old record label, and they did not want to support her. They refused to support her. She had to spend her money out of her finances, to pay out of her pocket to spend for her videos, the budget, put her singles out. You already know. And I know this because it was like that. It made me very angry. And it was like, yo, something is not right. Some people are just not right. Like, you're supposed to support these artists, but you got them signed on a label, but you're not going to promote them. But that's what I'm saying. Sierra, because of who she is as a musician, and some people did not want to see her shine. They don't want to see her shine. And still to this day, they don't want to see her shine. Because I know that Sierra is one of those entertainers along with the other entertainers. But Sierra, for this current, yo, nah, she's in her own lane. She's always been her own lane. Sierra has always maintained longevity, regardless of what bird chirping people had to say about her, regardless about these salty, shady people. And then, as a Sierra fan, I've always looked forward to her music. I've always looked forward to her videos. As an entertainer, Sierra is one of the best entertainers that we have. That woman can black bag a stage. I've seen her with my own two eyes in the presence twice, and I will see her again when it gets to the the 7th album. I will see her again because people want. I know there are some people, they have always acknowledged Sierra as a talented musician, as a talented artist. And people, and I'm reading, and I've been lurking on social media. I've been lurking on my social media account. But I've said, dang, people say, dang, Sierra's underrated. Yeah, she is underrated. Because she never went, she always wanted to be herself. She always wanted to maintain her audience, and that she always wanted to experiment with her records. And she didn't want to go too far out with her records just to sell records. She always wanted to be who she is as an entertainer. That's why I know, because people, they're used to, like I said, the manufactured and all that stuff. But it's like with her, people want to see Sierra win. People do want to see her shine. I read the tweets. It's like, dang, Sierra gave everybody these hit singles, these hit songs that are memorable, because those records are memorable. They are memorable Sierra records. People still know Sierra's hit records to this day. They know. And see, Sierra, for her to maintain longevity for all these years, and she's on her 7th album, that speaks a lot of volumes. That tells you something. That's like, for her, and it's like, for me being a Sierra fan, I looked at how when people were saying shit like, excuse me, I'm cursing again. I'm trying not to curse. This video, I'm trying not to curse. But it's like all this stuff about her. Oh, she's not gonna, make it past the 3rd album. She's on her 7th album. But that goes to show you her resilience. That's how I know this 7th album is gonna be the ish. Okay, I'm gonna be there. I am going to be there. Also, it's another record. Give me that. That's my record. I know this, because you know how I know this? Because, like I said, when it boils down to Sierra, nah. And I'm not gonna get into this. Like I said, I'm a Sierra fan. I'm a dedicated Sierra fan. That's how I roll. I've been there for that woman. That is my chick. She is the ish. Because the way how, like I said, I would have had this mentality how some people have when they got this thing about their favorite artist that they support, and they say, oh well, I'm done with them. It would have been easy for me to just say, I'm not going to buy any more of your albums. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to spend my money on you. I'm not going to look forward to you seeing you when you tour. I could have been like that, but no, because you know how? Because I'm a dedicated Sierra fan. I'm not a fake Sierra fan. Also, Sierra has some fake people. Sierra does have some fake fans. I have to keep it 100. Do you know how I say this? It's my perspective. You can take it or leave it. You don't have to agree with me. But what I'm saying is that Sierra does have some fans that they doubt her. And then two, it's like, I understand for constructive criticism, because I constructive criticism criticize her too. I make suggestions. I make suggestions, but you got some of them, it's like they be so like into like, and I understand as a fan you do expect the best music, you do expect the best quality, but you gotta be there for her. You have to support her. You can't call yourself talking about I support her, and then one way you talk reckless about her, and I'm talking about talking reckless, you want to throw shade at her, and some of her fans do be throwing shade at her, some of them, and I don't care what y'all say, because I'm not here for no fake shit. I'm not here for no fake ish. But what I'm saying is that Sierra has fans like me. Has fans, not only me, because I'm not the only Sierra fan that's dedicated, but the rest of the ones that have been there for her, that supported her, that have really do love this woman. And I give credit where it's due, because I've seen the Sierra fans that showed her love and support, and I got a lot of respect for y'all. I got a lot of respect for the C Squad. The ones that do love her, the ones that do want her to win and do want her to shine, and will, you already know, will drag her, you know what, for her. I will do that too, because I had to do it too a couple times too. But it's like, at the end of the day, we as a unit, strength in numbers, we need to support her, because at the end of the day, of course, you're gonna have bird chirping people gonna talk about her all they want to. I can care less. I'll be like, all right, whatever, and that's it. It's not gonna be no, oh, because I didn't support her. No. I'm gonna be, because like I said, I'm that fan that I just sit back sometimes and I look at fans from different perspectives, how they think about her, how they feel about her. I respect that. I get that. But what I don't like some of these fans that they have so much to say about how, well, dad, she just not doing enough. Do you have any idea? You don't even want to appreciate her. You don't want to appreciate her. You don't appreciate her. Stop being ungrateful. Because at the end of the day, it's like just how when she was going through that trouble with that old lady, when she wrote a letter to the fans, and I'll never, that day I was like, okay, something's not right. I was really concerned for her, because I said, nah, this is not good. But that humbled me as a fan. So it started little things. Sometimes I even get to just little bits and pieces, like people, like when I would have my magazines of her back in the day when I was like in middle school, or like when I would bring her in conversations, and some of these shady people would say, oh, she this and that, she ain't all that. But guess what? My dedication to her, my love for her will always last. It will always forever last. I don't care. And somebody tell me, oh, you're a Sierra fan. I'm like, yeah, I'm a Sierra fan. You don't like it, you can kiss my black. You know what? So anyway, even with that, but that's what I'm saying. We need to just do what it do. I'm ready. I'm in my SpongeBob. I'm ready. Because I'm anticipating. And that's how I know I'm patient. Because the fans that are not patient, that's on them. That's on y'all. Y'all don't want to be patient? That's on y'all. Because I tell you what, you better be there for her. You say you there for her, you better do your part. Because I'm going to do my part. Oh, I will. And I'm sick and tired of some of these, you know, and some of them, they want to attack the other fans for having their perspective, vice versa. And I'm not going to attack some of the fans that are not patient for music. I get it. I get it. It's a patience. You're agitated. I know, but you cannot put all your anger and frustration out on her. It's not fair to her, because she has to be in the zone and have that artistic, creative mind to flow. She can't rush through it. She has to be able to be confident that this will be the best body of work. You can't rush art. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You can't. And you call yourself saying you're a Sierra fan, but you want to sit up here and talk about how this and that and third, this ain't going for her, or this and that, she's not doing enough, and you complain 24/7. Yes, you guys, some of you guys complain, whether you want to admit it or not, and you will deal. Yes, you complain, but you complain for the stupid stuff. Complain over little nitpicking stuff. And it's not like you wait for other musicians, you wait for other artists, so why can't you wait for her? You know why you can't wait for her? You know why you can't wait for her? Because I'm going to tell you something. It's going to show your dedication. Your dedication. I'm not going to sit up here and say, well, I already did say what I said, so whatever. That's out the window. But like I said, it's going to show. And like I said, it's up to you. But it's not going to interfere with what I got to do supporting her, because I don't care. But anyway, like I said, but for the fans that complain and then they want to, and I tell you what, some people, and they even look at all of us as a whole, as a fan base, like how we feel about her. And I get angry, and I do get angry about how some people, they act like they support her, but they really don't support her. They have really shown their colors. And I've said, you know what, nah, I'm just going to keep it cute. Because when I keep it cute, that's how I know that my dedication matters. Everybody else's dedication matters as well, including the rest of the dedicated Sierra fans. C Squad, shout out to y'all, the ones that do support her like me. So that's just all there is to it. We don't need this energy, this it's like we don't need that. She don't need that. She needs the support. She needs uplifting. She don't need people to tear. She already got these raggedy bird chirping. I want to cuss so bad, but I'm trying not to cuss. Because in my other videos, I curse. But, you know, they are so miserable. They've always, and it's like she always had these pressed, bitter, ugly people that have said the most heinous, malicious things about her. And it's like, you don't know her, so you going out your way to tear her down. What are you doing? But she knows she got these press She got these press people, you know, in their emotions, or as I could say, people say, in your feelings. So, like I said, but at the end of the day, my dedication gonna always be there. So I don't care about all this other nonsense. I don't care. I really don't. But I will say this. C Squad. When Sierra says, I'm ready for the new era, we going to be ready. And the Sierra fans, including myself, that will be ready for her, we're going to do our part. We're going to support Sierra. We're going to support the Queen. We're going to support her. And that's it. That's just how it is. And I really do appreciate the Sierra fans that do love her and that do the dedication to her, because it's like, I got a lot of respect for you. I got a lot of respect. Even though you may say your constructive criticism and you say your suggestion, and you know that you bought all her albums. See, that's the thing. You have all of her albums. Even though you make suggestions and constructive criticism, you bought all her albums. At the end of the day, I still got respect for you, including me. Not these fake mofos that never bought a Sierra album. They don't matter. They're irrelevant. Because they would have bought her albums, they would have talked all this, say, I bought all her albums, I got her albums, I got her. Listen, it's okay. Because at the end of the day, they're going to show whether they support or not. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm be like, hey, when Sierra puts out her new music, when she puts out her new album, when she goes on tour, I'm going to do everything. And that's just how it is. When you've been there for somebody, you've been there from the jump. Day one fans, we matter. Day one fans matter. We matter. we matter. And even for some of the people who were not day one fans and they started and then they just recently became a fan, they're new fans, I got respect for you too. That's fine. I'm not here to say, who am I to say you're not a day one fan, you don't matter. No, you like Sierra, you like Sierra. That's fine. And even you're not a huge Sierra fan, that's fine. But I'm not here for these I'm not here for these fake bird chirping, you know what. I'm not here for them. I'm not here for them. I'm not here for them, of course, them raggedy, pressed, bitter, miserable people. I'm not here for them. They're out the equation. So get them out. So, like I said, all I gotta say, I got everything what I want to say. So, you guys, let me know down in the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your opinions. Tell me your perspectives. Are you guys excited for Sierra music? Are you guys the ones that are really interested to see what she's going to do with this new album? And tell me, what are your thoughts? Tell me about how you feel. Even you're not a Sierra fan, you're not a huge Sierra fan or whatever, and you're a Sierra fan, tell me, C Squad. I want my C Squad to know how you feel. So subscribe, comment, like, share below, and stay tuned on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z Narrated Reference. See you.